Welcome to Last Week in Legal AI. I'm your host, Tom Martin, and we're going to recap last week's top stories. But before we do, I want to let you know that you can get the full weekly report by subscribing to my Substack, lawdroidmanifesto.com. You also get access to daily news updates, thoughtful articles, and podcast interviews with legal innovators. Let's recap last week's top stories, starting with Monday. So on Monday, researchers from Palisades Research reported that OpenAI's advanced O3 model modified a shutdown script to prevent itself from being turned off during controlled testing. The researchers explicitly instructed the AI to allow a shutdown after completing tasks, but the O3 model reportedly bypassed these instructions in 7 out of 100 trials. Also on Monday, I had a podcast interview with Jennifer Leonard. She brings design thinking to the practice of law, and she has a wealth of experience and expertise, and I highly recommend you watch her interview. There's a lot to learn. Then in top news on Tuesday, the Axios Harris poll revealed that 77% of Americans believe that businesses should slow down AI development to avoid errors, while only 23% support faster progress despite the risks. Concern spans all generations, with 91% of boomers, 74% of Gen Z, and 63% of millennials expressing caution about AI risk. Also on Tuesday, I published an article called The Intelligence Paradox, where I explore how intelligence is like screen resolution, why AI can see patterns that we can't, and when less detail paradoxically leads to more wisdom. Then on Wednesday, Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei warned that AI could wipe out up to 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs within 5 years, potentially pushing unemployment to 10 to 20%. He urged governments and companies to prepare with public education, policy changes, and economic redistribution. And don't forget, as a subscriber to the LawDroid Manifesto newsletter, you can get access to my generative AI law textbook. Reserve your copy now. On Thursday, the New York Times announced a multi-year licensing agreement with Amazon, granting rights to use its content across Amazon's AI platform. This marks a shift from Time's previous copyright lawsuit against OpenAI and Microsoft. Finally, on Friday, Business Insider laid off approximately one-fifth of its workforce, affecting all departments as part of a controversial pivot towards artificial intelligence and live journalism events. CEO Barbara Peng stated that over 70% of staff already utilize enterprise ChatGPT, with the company aiming to integrate AI deeper into daily operations. Also on Friday, I published an article called The Silent Takeover, where I explore how the battle for AI governance isn't just about tech workers or billionaires, it's about who controls the fundamental building blocks of human society. I highly suggest you read it. And I would be remiss, of course, if I didn't remind you about the upcoming American Legal Technology Awards. It's going to happen October 15th in Boston, Massachusetts at Suffolk Law School. It's going to happen the day before the Clio Cloud Conference. So if you're going to Clio, you're already there. Come join us. Have a great time. We hope to see you there. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this edition of Last Week in Legal AI. See you next week.